Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And it's Pete J.
And we're coming back to you back here from Phoenix, Arizona. Oh man, Pete. We're home.
Yes, we are. In front of the home crowd with an opportunity to head to the championship.
Oh my gosh, yeah, like Pete said, we can close things out today with the win here over the Gold Coast. But the Gold Coast are going to be fighting mad, and they want to stay in this thing, and they're going to be like a caged animal. The Beewolves really got to be on their game today.
Yeah, they do. They had a really good game. They've played well so far in the playoffs, but the Gold Coast wheeling out their number one pitcher, Caesar Austin. They're putting it all on the field today because it's win or go home.
Yeah, now taking a quick look at the detailed bracket here, there's going to be just one change, though. Like I say, Coach and Keith was talking about putting Bender on there. They got Bender up in Austin, then Ortiz at Dapper. But, Deshaun Levonn had such a good season this year, 5-2, that they really want to make sure he gets some playoff time, even if it ends up costing us.
Yeah, and it really kind of works out best if, like you said, we have a lot of faith in Deshaun Levonn. And in the one game, in one of the games that the Beewolves played against the Gold Coast, they faced off against Caesar Austin, and they had some pretty good luck against him. So throwing the fourth string, I mean, I think they got Bender slated because obviously you want to throw your number one against theirs, but I don't know if that works in this situation. We have a game to give, so why not throw Deshaun Levonn out there? If he can win this game, we go to the finals and we get to start the finals with our number one pitcher in the first game of the finals.
True. All right, real quick, the kind of go over that last game where what got us here. Things started off in the bottom of the second, kind of the way we worried with the Gold Coats. Jacques Upton comes up and is going to hit this one to left field, gets that home run. And I was worried. Were you worried?
I was very worried, yeah.
I can see it going off the wall there. Upton is a dangerous hitter anytime he's at the plate. So Beewolves really had to come back, and they did. They did. Coming up there in the top of the third, they answered quickly. Sturdy Woodman comes up, and with bases loaded, lays down the sacrifice bunt and brings in the run, gets us on the board. Quickly after that, guess who? Hammerlong Ballo also gets a single out in the center field, finally put the Beewolves ahead. And on the very next one, the man again. Looks like a replay. Pow! Just what we picked him up for. Hammerlong Ballo's a beast. He goes deep yet again. It's his second home run of the playoffs. He's been on the leaderboard since he got here, right?
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah, he's been a huge offensive power for the Beewolves, like I say, since he got here. Since he put the Beewolf jersey on, he's been happy to have a new home, I think.
He has. Well, he was not to be outdone, of course. Coming up after that, top of the seventh, Hanley Dexter's a 1-2 count, 2 outs, smacks this one, punches it in the right center field. It's a 2-run home run. The Beewolves are up 5-1, and by this point, it's basically pretty much out of control. Am I right?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So much so that in the bottom of the ninth, Nielsen's going to come up versus Rushmore. He's going to hit this 1-2, 0-2 count, 0-2 outs, the 5-4-3 double play, and the Beewolves in the game, taking the first game on the road and putting us in an enviable position where we can finish things out tonight with a win, Pete.
Yes, sir, and let's hope they do that. The Burners won their series, and they're waiting on a challenger, so we don't want them to be able to rest for too long.
No, yeah. True. Well, that's all right. Well, that's going to bring us to tonight's game. It's the 0-1 Gold Coats rotation aces to the 1-0 Beewolves in this best of 3 series, as we mentioned. Rotation aces against rotation aces, and the Gold Coats have a slight edge on the defense. A slight edge on the speed. We've got better contact and so forth. Looking at the, if I go back and look at the regular season here, real quick, 1 second. Where am I going here with the season? Why am I having a hard time finding the season standings? There we go. This is where they ended up. I mean, the Gold Coats have a slight edge, 27-17, 2 more wins than us. We had a higher run differential, which we poured it on at the end of the season. So this is really going to be a close standing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and like you said, over the course of the season, the Gold Coats and the Beewolves locked up twice, and I believe the Beewolves wound up going 2-0 against the Gold Coats, so they do have a slight advantage. As I mentioned during the game where we faced off against Caesar Austin, he pitched 7 1/3 innings. 6 1/3 innings, gave up 8 hits, 5 runs, and only struck out 3. So he's got 14 strikeouts so far in the playoffs. Slight edge over Hurley Bender, who's got 10. So, this is going to be a tough one.
Both locked in. Like you said, well, I was just about to introduce him, the right-hander starter for the Gold Coast, Caesar Austin. Throws known mostly for his accuracy, but he's also throws it very hard, and he's got better junk than most. And being locked in, he's going to be really on his game. He's got no record in this series. He's got a 1.12 ERA in the playoffs and a 0.38 WHIP.
Yes, sir. And backing him up, Haley Hooper, the shortstop, with no batting average so far in the playoffs, no home runs. She's got a little bit better than average power, a little bit better than the average connectivity, and a little bit better than average speed. They really need to get some offense out of her, but again, she's been stymied so far in these playoffs. Jacques Often, their power-hitting catcher, as we saw in the first game, the only person to cross the plate for the Gold Coast. He's less than 100% right now, so he's ailing quite a bit, but he's got good power. He struggles at times to make contact at home plate, but he's got a little bit better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 250 in the playoffs with 1 home run. And then Dunk Pineda, the center fielder, another big threat. Dunk Pineda didn't fare so well against the Beewolves during the regular season, but he's got a little bit less than average power. He's got good ability to connect at home plate and better than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 267 with a home run in the playoffs so far.
Crazy. Yep. Well, we're going to be putting our fourth, I know it says Hurley Bender there, we're going to be putting our fourth string, the southpaw, the left-hander, Deshaun Levonn on the board. And I think Deshaun Levonn's mostly known for his, his speed. He's picked up his velocity a bit. Hurley, I don't think he'll be too upset. He's definitely getting more playoff time. He's either going to play a third game against these Gold Coats or he's going to start the finals. So a good place for him to be in to show himself.
Yeah, and let's hope it's starting the finals.
Yeah.
Backing him up, of course, superstar shortstop. They got him listed as third base. He took over for Bertha Banks in the last game. But he's our tried and true shortstop. He's on fire. He is just on fire. Yeah. He's got better than average power. He's got good contact, good speed on the base paths. He's hitting 714 with 2 home runs. I think the leader has 3. So the most home runs is Guns Jackman over there for the Freebooters. He hit 3. But he's got 2 home runs, and again, he's just playing out of his mind because he's on fire. He is outperforming all of his stats, and he's just burning it up. Right next to him, Hammerlong Ballo out there in right field. He's locked in. He's got good power. He's got better than average ability to connect and about average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 455 with 2 home runs. And then Sturdy Woodman over at first base with better than average power. Good contact at home plate, but he's got less than average speed on the base paths. He's hitting 300 with no home runs. So good batting averages out of the Beewolf hitters.
Yeah, and that home run title's going to be up for grabs because Guns Jackman's going to be going home and playing golf. Or whatever he does in his offseason. The Freebooters getting knocked out of that last round. All right, we're going to get the lineup from the assistant coach looking a little something like this with a slight modification. As we say now, starting things off, batting first and playing second base today. Second base, Hanley Dexteras. Hanley Dexteras is covering for Freddie Knox, who has been unimpressive, to say the least. Right behind him, batting second, Sturdy Woodman will play first base. At third base, Bertha Banks batting third. Batting fourth, cleanup, Hammerlong Ballo. He'll be playing center field. This is what the coach picked because Magic Moore is tense. So we were going to make a move here anyway. The locked-in Hammerlong Ballo will play center field. To his left, the right fielder who's been there all season, having the best season of his career, Billy LeBoink. So it'll be great to see Hammer and Billy both out there.
It will be, yeah.
Buster Biggs.
Nice batting lineup as well.
Yeah. Now Buster Biggs is slated for left field, but he's tense. And we could bring in Benny Balmer, who plays this primary position. He's a pretty good fielder. And he's a good hitter, isn't he?
I don't think he's as good as Buster Biggs.
All right, let's see here. I'm taking a look at these. Yeah, he's not a good hitter. He's a much better fielder. And he's got a stronger arm. What do you think? Yes or no?
I would say let's go with Buster Biggs. Give him 2 at-bats. If he doesn't hit, then we can bring in Benny Balmer.
That sounds like a plan, my man. Ham Slamus also can be in the game at shortstop. So you get Slamus, Longballo, and LeBoink. He'll play shortstop at 7th, batting 8th. Eliza Peck, the catcher. She's going to be in for Steve Munn Stewart. She'll be starting in. And pitching, again, we're going to make this change. We're going to go with Deshaun Levonn, who's going to come in the B- ranked. We're giving him the thumb. He could do the sweep here, so he gets the nod, and he's earned it. 5-2 on the season. He throws a 4-finger, the 2-finger, the slider, and the changeup, and this will either be a big mistake or a shining moment for Deshaun Levonn. I hope it's the latter.
I hope so too. I mean, again, Deshaun doesn't have to go right at him. He does have, he can throw some pitches away, try to get them chasing some bad stuff. He doesn't have to always go in,
Right.
He does have that going for him.
Beautiful evening here in Phoenix, Pete. What do you think?
Yes, sir. Nice night for a win, Tom. Nice night for a win.
Close out the conference finals and go to the finals in front of the home crowd. Could you imagine?
That would be awesome.
Oh, get yourself ready. This is going to be tight baseball.
Yeah, I know. I got the butterflies going here. Let's get them, boys. Let's get them. All right, for the Gold Coats, they're going to start things off with Ballard in left field, Pineda in center, Haley Hooper in right field, Jacques Often the catcher, Pance Delgado batting 5th, playing second base, Noble at first base, Pennington at short, Messiah French catching, and of course Caesar Austin pitching. Stephon Ballard, Dunk Pineda, and Haley Hooper are going to get a first look at Deshaun Levonn, whose first appearance in these playoffs.
Whew.
Beautiful night. Yes, sir. Stephon Ballard is tense but fit. He's hitting 154 in the playoffs, 1 home run, 2 RBIs.
All right, and with the call from Eliza Peck, Deshaun Levon's going to get his first call. He's going to nod. He's going to wind up and throw, and this game's underway. It's a foul ball back off the wall. 0-1 the count to Stephon Ballard. There's a liner past the mound. Handley Dexter's is going to run over, grab that, throw it to first, and get that first out. 2 pitches, 1 out. That's a good start.
Yes, sir.
Dunkel Pinedal. Sorry, I couldn't think of anything better. Dunk Pineda's in 267 with a home run and 4 RBIs. Great contact hitter, fair power, good speed if he gets on. Deshaun Levon's going to keep him off. Misses high and inside on that one. It's 1-0 the count to Dunk Pineda, who's a dangerous hitter, and he can go long. He's got 1 home run, like I said, this season, 4 RBIs. Reaches down, fouls that back off the wall. That even sings up at 1 apiece. Great crowd on hand today watching this game. Oh, I thought he dove, but he didn't. That's a pickup at first base. Look at a stutter there so we may have to watch things in the wheels here. Gets a single at first base. You got a runner at first now with good speed, 1 out. Beewolves hoping for that double play. Deshaun Levonn looking to get out of a tough situation. Haley Hooper, the batter. First one's right in there for a strike. 0 on the count. Safety off now. Pressure up. Ooh, just misses outside on that one. It's ball 1. Let's see if the runner runs now. Oh, that's a hard liner, first base. 1-2 the count. Goes to first now. Gets it dirty. Let's see what happens here now. 9th pitch by Deshaun Levonn. Foul back over the net underneath us. Souvenir. 1-2 the count. Still to Haley Hooper. Gets a reach it back, and it goes right up the middle past Levonn. Longballo's going to pick that up and hold her at first base. The Gold Coats putting together some hits early on. And now you got a dangerous Jacques Often coming up. Power hitter. Bad jumps at 250 on the season. 2 runners on, 1 out. Pressure climbing even more. Levonn thinking carefully about what pitches he throws. That one misses low. The outfield's going to go deep for Jacques Often just in case. There's a hard liner to left field. Oh, and Buster Biggs couldn't grab it. He's going to throw it in, but it's going to be a little too late. And the runner comes in and scores. And the Gold Coats have the lead early on.
All right.
And there's still 1 out. They got runners now at second and third. There's that first strike to Pance Delgado. 385 of the season. No home runs, 3 RBIs. Foul ball. Strike 2 now. 0-2. He's got to strike somebody out if he wants to get on this. Reaches down, fouls it back. Still 0-2. Deshaun Levonn looking a little tense now. He's got to just calm himself down and get back in this thing. Checks in the inside corner, strikeout. That's just what Deshaun Levonn needed. And he sits Delgado. That's going to bring in Jack Noble. 250, 1 home run, 1 RBI. Beewolves just need a grounder that someone could pick up. The runner at second is fast. First one's there for a strike. So an outfield single will bring in 2 runs. Reaches down, fouls it back off the wall. 0-2 with 2 outs. Can you get him swinging at some junk or something? Oh, instead he hits it into center field. That's going to bring in both runs. Just like we feared. The outfield single brings in 2 more runs, and it's 3-zip. Gold Coast. Doggone it. Not the start the Beewolves needed. And quickly, things have gotten ugly. With 20 pitches. Hard liner to right center field. It's going deep. It's to the wall, and it's gone. Wow. 2-run home run. And this is just as ugly as it could have gotten. 422 feet. It's Pennington's first home run and second RBI of the playoffs. It's 5-0 Gold Coats. Beewolves got a mountain to climb, and it's the top of the first. Still 2 outs. They can't get that third. Now Deshaun Levonn's rattled. This is a nightmare scenario for the pitcher. First one's there for a strike, 0-1. There's a hard liner in the center field, and Longballo's going to pick that one up and throw it in. It's another single. And everyone on the Gold Coast are hitting Deshaun Levonn here. Jeez. Caesar Austin now, the K-man. Contact. Speed. Quick runner at first base. There's it popped up. Eliza Peck's waving it off. She sees that. She's going to grab that and finally end the bloodbath.
Jesus. It's freaking ridiculous. All right, so we're heading into the bottom of the first. It's 5-0 Gold Coats. Hanley Dexter, Sturdy Woodman, Bertha Banks going to face off against Caesar Austin. Hanley Dexter is on fire and fit. Tough out utility player, hitting .714, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. First pitch to Dexter is in there for called strike. Strike 1. There's a smash. That's going to on the ground to Pants Delgado at second. He'll pick it up and make the throw to Noble for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman.
All right, Sturdy Woodman hitting 300 on the season. No home runs yet. 3 RBIs. Fans cheered him on. They want to get back in this game. This one's right down the middle. Strike 1. Only the count. So locked in. Caesar Austin misses that one high. We're even now 1 apiece. Third pitch is in there for strike 2. He's got him in a hole, 1-2. Now he's going to be defensive swinging. Swings low, gets it past the mound into center field. Way to go, Sturdy. Sturdy's going to pick that one up. Land at first base for a quick single. And the Beewolves got a little offense going, Pete.
Yes, sir. So 1 out and 1 on. In steps Bertha Banks. She's got no batting average in the playoffs. She's neutral and fit. Sturdy Woodman does not have a lot of speed at first base. First pitch to Bertha Banks is in there for called strike. Strike 1. Allen's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now.
No, inside.
Inside, ball 2. 2-1 to Bertha Banks. Allen's lifted into right field for a clean single. And everybody's, Woodman will take second. Now there's runners at first and second. We'll have 1 out, and in steps Hammer Longballo.
Wow, now Longballo, 455, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, could bring the score within 2 with a swing of the bat on this one. Oh, instead he pops it up.
Infield fly.
It's an infield fly, even though it's in center field. I guess because the infield went back and got it. But that's a 2 down.
In steps Billy LeBoink. He's hitting .500 in the playoffs. He favors the high pitch. He's neutral and fit. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. First pitch to LeBoink is low, ball 1.
That's low.
That one's low as well, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. That comes in for a called strike. 2-1 now to Billy LeBoink. Allen's high, ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. There's a smash into left field, and everybody's going to move up. Bases loaded now with 2 outs. And in steps Buster Biggs. He's tense but fit. He's hitting .250 in the playoffs.
All right, Buster Biggs. It'd be nice to see Buster Biggs turn things around. The crowd going crazy here. That one right down the middle, 95 miles an hour. 0-1 the count to Buster Biggs. Austin misses that one inside. We're even at 1 apiece. The floater hit left field. It's going deep back. Can it go? Can it go? No, it's caught by Pineda at the warning track.
Dag nabbit. Oh, man. All right, so no runs scored there. We're going into the top of the second. It's 5-0. Stephon Ballard, 0 for 1. Dunk Pineda. Oh, geez, I don't even know what's going on. Stephon Ballard's tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting 143. A home run, 2 RBIs. He's tense but fit. Ballard playing left field for the Gold Coats. First pitch to Ballard's in there for a called strike. Strike one. Deshaun Levonn rattled right now. That one's inside, ball one. 1 ball, 1 strike to Stephon Ballard. That's in there for called second, and now Ballard's behind in the count 1-2. That's in there for called third strike, and Stephon Ballard goes down looking. 1 out, nobody on. Dunk Pineda, the center fielder, steps in. He's 1 for 1 with a single. He's hitting .312 in the playoffs. Bases empty in the top of the second, 1 out. There's a smash, and that's going to get through into center field. Hanley Dexteris tried to dive for it, but just out of his reach into center field. So a clean single for Dunk Pineda. It's 2 for 2. Haley Hooper 1 for 1 with a single. She's hitting 100 in the playoffs. First pitch is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Throw to first, and Dunk Pineda is back. 1 ball, no strikes. There's a smash foul into the upper deck by Haley Hooper. So 1-1 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Haley Hooper behind in the count. Levonn steps off the rubber, and Pineda gets back to first. That one's fouled off. Into the stands on the third base side, so that one's low, ball 2. Count is evened up 2-2. That one's a fly ball into the stands, foul. Again along the third base line, 2-2 to Haley Hooper. That one's inside, ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Levonn delivers his 36th pitch, and that's going to get into...
Where's he going? Oh.
Another home run. Wow. Deshaun Levonn was the wrong choice for this.
Yes, he was.
He's getting shelled. 7-0 in the second inning. Two innings, and the Gold Coats have scored in both. And geez, this game is getting to be over here in the second inning. This is ridiculous. He's rattled again. Oh, who could have thought it?
Fair
ball. I should have left it. Jeez, OP. Nothing going our way tonight. Pants Delgado, 1 on with 1 out.
I don't know how that was fair.
I picked it. It rolled back. It rolled back in the field of play. It's not officially foul until it goes past the third base.
No, inside.
Or unless it just stops in the foul territory. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Runner at first base. The score is 7-0. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Pants Delgado, the second baseman. That one's in there for a called strike. The count is evened up now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wow. That's foul. 42 pitches in the second inning. That one's fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base has bad jumps, but he does have a lot of speed. So a roller like that one's not going to get him at second, but we'll get him at first for the second out. So 2 outs now with a runner at second base. And in steps Flapjack Noble, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 1 with a single and 2 RBIs. First pitch to Noble's in there for called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Flapjack Noble now in the hole. 0-2.
No, that's low.
That one's low. Ball 1. 1-2. That one's fouled off. Count remains 1-2. That one's low. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner at second. 2-2-2-2.
That's out.
Oh,
That
come
one's
on.
outside. Ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Flapjack Noble. That's a swing and miss. It looked like a drop third strike, but it's foul ball. There's a roller to Hanley Dexteris. He's going to get on it, pick it up, make the throw to first. for the third out, but the Gold Coats tack on 2 more, Tommy. It's 7-0 as we head into the bottom of the second. Ham Slamis, Eliza Peck, and Deshaun Levonn going to get a first look at Caesar Austin, who threw 19 pitches in the first inning.
Now batting, the
Ham Slamis neutral and fit. He's got no batting average so far in the playoffs. This is only his second start of the playoffs. Takes the first pitch for a called strike. Strike 1.
That's down.
That one's low ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Slamis. That catches the outside corner for a called second strike. Austin, the K-man now.
No, that's inside.
That one's inside ball 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Ball, that's low.
That one's low. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count full now to Ham Slamis. Late swing by Slamis, and he goes down on strikes. 1 out, and in steps Eliza Peck.
He was anticipating a ball there, and it didn't happen. Came right down the pipe. Eliza Peck, crowd cheering for her. You never know, right? First one misses inside ball 1. Peck's 143 on the season. It'd be surprising if she got on here. That fouls that one off at 1 apiece.
Oh.
Early swing, strike 2. Mix it up with the changeup. The locked-in Caesar Austin. These guys want to go back to California. It looks like they will. Delgado picks it up, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Deshaun Levonn, rattled but fit, steps in. He's got a little bit of power. 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the second. Gold Coats 7-0. If you missed the first 2, you missed it all. First pitch to Levon's in there for a called strike. This is popped up into right field. The right fielder's calling everybody off.
He's out.
And Haley Hooper makes the catch for the third out. 1, 2, 3, and there's some oohs and ahs from the fan. So we're going into the top of the third. It's Gold Coat 7, Beewolves nothing. Guadalupe Pennington 1 for 1 with a home run. Messiah French 1 for 1, and Caesar Austin 0 for 1. Levonn at 52 pitches.
Number 36.
Lupe Pennington 1 for 1 with that long ball, 2 home runs. She is locked in. She's facing the rattled Deshaun Levonn, who's losing his stuff. That one misses high and inside, ball 1. 54 pitches now in the third. Reaches down, hits a grounder. Bertha Banks gonna run up, whip it, and it was like a running bunt. Doggone. Even to get the luck on that, she swings, hits a roller down the third base line so slow that no one could get it. And I got no outs and a runner on. Got a good contact here at the plate, and Messiah French, first one in there for strike. 0-1, no swing. Misses high on that one. We're at 1 apiece. Runner at first has got average speed. 57th pitch by Deshaun Levonn. That's a left field. That's going to go foul. Buster Biggs couldn't quite get there in time, thankfully, though. Deshaun Levonn losing some of his junk. 1-2 count to Messiah French. Oh, there's one passed in right field. Billy LeBlanc's going to throw to second. Try and get the runner there. Safe? I don't know about that call.
Number 58.
I thought
Nobody out. Nobody.
I thought they had nobody out, and you got Caesar Austin, the pitcher, at first base, right at him with a strike. 0-1 the count. He needs to K him. This is that one low and away, 1 apiece. That one's a little liner. Sturdy Woodman's going to go home. Go to third. They're going to do the rundown thing. The whip. Oh, they can't quite get. Oh, what is she doing?
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18.
Eliza Peck throws home to make sure there's nobody back there. All right, bases loaded with no outs. And there's popped up to center field. Now, hammer long ball is going to get that. But he's going to have to, the runner's going to come in and score. Make it an 8-zip.
Oh my God, this is ridiculous. Can we just start this over? This is so dumb.
Doug Pineda 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Deshaun Levonn misses high and inside, ball 1. Triple play is possible, double play possible. Check swing, strike 1. We're even at 1 apiece. Boy, Deshaun Levonn's going to hopefully forget this game. So that one misses 2-1. Got a fast runner at second, a slow runner at first. Misses low on the way on that one. 3-1. Hitter's pitch now to Doug Pineda. Checks on that. Inside strike 1. 3-2 full count. Can Levonn get him to go here? Pops it up. That's going to be a foul ball, third baseline. Still 3-2. There's a hard liner. Buster Biggs going to run up and grab that ball for the second out. Throw it in. And hold the runners up. 2 down. That brings in Haley Hooper's 2 for 2, the home run and single, 2 RBIs. Locked into the playoffs. She's got runners at first and second. And Deshaun Levonn, nervous to throw to her, fouls it back off the wall. Outfield's going to wade back to play deep for Haley Hooper. It's a liner, third base line. Bertha Banks picks it up, whips it back over to first base to get the third out.
All right, well, the numbers are coming down at least. They only scored 1, and that is... So we're heading into the bottom of the third, 8-0. Hanley Dexter's 0 for 1. Sturdy Woodman 1 for 1, and Bertha Banks 1 for 1. Caesar Austin at 31 pitches got 1 strikeout, giving up 3 hits. They're making him throw, which is good. Hanley Dexter's is on fire and fit. 0 for 1 today. Yeah. They need to start putting some runs on the board. Oh, Pete, why would you do that? You know that right better.
Center field, that's going to be caught by Haley Hooper. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Sturdy Woodman steps in neutral and fit 1 for 1 with a single. Yeah, we just got to make him keep throwing, and hopefully we can get to Caesar before the end of the game. That one's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Sturdy Woodman. That catches the outside corner for a called strike. 1-1 now.
Oh, Sturdy.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sturdy Woodman. There's a shot, and that's on the ground to Pennington. It's short. She's going to pick it up, make the throw to first for the second out. 2 down, and in steps Bertha Banks.
1 for 1 with a single. Only 125 in the playoffs. Beewolves fans still lively here, even though they're down 8-0. That one misses outside, ball 1. 1 the count. Caesar Austin's 38th pitch only. It's a liner, but that's... Oh, and they get split to center field. All right, I thought someone was going to grab that as usual. Nice single by Bertha Banks.
Chipping away. We just got to chip away. Hammer long follow. 0 for 1. He's locked in and fit. 4-17, 2 home runs. Come on, Hammer. Let's get some numbers on the board here, my friend. 2 outs with Bertha Banks at first base. First pitch is outside, ball 1. That one's high, ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Hammer long follow. There's a smash. That'll get into center field quick. Banks will take second. So runners at first and second with 2 outs. And once again, the Beewolves are getting some stuff going here. Billy LeBoink stepping in.
Just got a notch strand him. Now Bertha Banks doesn't have a ton of speed, but a deep outfield, like a double, would be great here. That one missed the high side, strike 1. 0 in the count to Billy LeBoink. 43rd pitch way outside, ball 1. We're even at 1 apiece. 2 runners on. Beewolves hoping to figure some scoring. That misses low. 2-1. Good patience, Billy LeBoink. 45th by Austin. Didn't right in there for a strike. 2-2-2. But K-Man. Hard liner left field. Caught by Stephen Ballard for the third out.
So we're heading into the top of the 4th. Gold Coats 8 runs on 11 hits. Beewolves no runs on 5 hits. Jacques Oftan 2 for 2 with a double. Pants Delgado 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Flapjack Noble 1 for 2. Levonn at 71 pitches already. Jacques Oftan neutral and fit. Oof.
Oh,
double and a single.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure where we are.
Oh,
first pitch to Oftan is low, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Jacques Oftan, the catcher. Allen's in there for a called strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Jacques Oftan. Allen's fouled off. And now Oftan behind in the count. 1-2. There's a roller to Bertha Banks. She's going to charge that ball, get up, make the throw to Sturdy Woodman at first base for 1 out. 1 down, and in steps Pants Delgado. He's neutral and fit. 0 for 2 today, hitting .333 in the playoffs. Delgado, the Gold Coats, second baseman.
Hey, Deshaun's only 10th now.
Let's hope he settles in here.
Yeah.
First pitch to Delgado's low, ball 1. That's in there for a called strike. Count now evened up 1-1. That's fouled straight back. Delgado now behind in the count, 1-2. Base is empty for Delgado. That's in there for called third strike. Way to go, Deshaun. Let's get it going here, buddy. 2 outs, nobody on. In steps Flapjack Noble, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 2 with a single and 2 RBIs. Noble hitting .300 in the playoffs. First pitch is low. I mean, it's low, but it's still a strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Flapjack Noble now in the hole, 0-2. He was anticipating that one. That's going to curve just foul. Just to the foul side of the line and left field. That one's high, ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 2 outs. And base is empty in the top of the 4th. Allen's low. Now the count is even up. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Levonn showing where. There's a roller to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to take it himself. Step on first for the 3rd out. And Deshaun Levonn has closed the door in the 4th inning and not allowed any runs. So as we head into the bottom of the 4th, it's still 8-0 Gold Coats. Buster Biggs 0 for 1. Ham Slamus 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And Eliza Peck 0 for 1. Caesar Austin at 46 pitches with 1 strikeout. Buster Biggs is tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today, hitting .231. Came a hair's breadth from a grand slam. There's a hard hit. 1 hopper to Pants Delgado at second base. He picks it up, makes the throw to Noble for the 1st out. 1 down.
0 for 2, like we said. Well, man, that was right where he was aiming, too. Ham Slamus 0 for 1 of the day. Ooh, early swing hits a foul first base line. 0-1 the count. That one's, an early swing, 0-2. Not a pitch has been not swung at yet. 50th pitch by Caesar Austin. Oh, and he gets another strikeout inside corner. 2 Ks. No. Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
2 outs, nobody on. Eliza Peck 0 for 1, hitting 125 in the playoffs. First pitch to Peck is high, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. That's in there for called strike. 1-1 now to Peck. There's a roller that's going to get Pants Delgado laid out for it. Makes the catch and the throw to first to retire Eliza Peck. So we're going into the top of the 5th. Gold Coats 8, Beewolves nothing. Guadalupe Pennington 2 for 2 with a home run. Messiah French 2 for 2 with a double. And Caesar Austin 0 for 2. Deshaun Levonn at 85 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 11 hits. Pennington locked in and fit.
2 for 2 with a home run and a single. Deshaun Levonn, tense, looking awful all over the place, but it's just the 5th inning. Like, we need to get him to get at least to the 6th. First one misses low, ball 1 of the count. Check swing strike 2 to the locked in Pennington. Outfield going to fade deep, just in case. You never know. Deshaun Levonn still got some stamina. That one misses high and inside. 2-1 the count to Pennington. There's a hard liner left field. That's gone. Oh, boy. 3rd home run of the game. Pennington puts that one on the pole. I don't even know how is that fair?
Yeah, I think they should have been foul.
Her 2nd home run.
Been a foul ball.
3rd RBI of the playoffs. I'm starting to smell a little something fishy here.
Number 46.
This is Arizona. Right. 2 for 2. Messiah French 444. Oh my goodness. 90 pitches. 9-0 Gold Coats. Hard liner. Ham Slammy missing it. Buster Biggs throwing over to first. They're going to hold him up there. Runner on. Caesar Austin, the pitcher, up now 0 for 2. Locked in, though. Good contact. Hoping for that double play. Fast runner at first base. You never know when he's going to go. He flashes bunt, pulls back, strike 1 on 1 the count. Bunts that one down the line. It'll go foul. Is it's going to go fair? Doggone. It's going to stay fair. You knew it.
Come on,
Painted
man.
the line. Painted the line. The pitcher paints the line on a bunt. Give me a break. Stephon Ballard 0 for 2 on the day. No outs. Hard liner to left field. Hammer Longballo grabs it. All right, Hammer. Getting a little bright spot in the field there. Finally, somebody stops something.
Would be our luck. Hammer Longballo hurts himself.
Oh, my gosh. Dunk 2 for 3 with 2 singles. 1 out. Hoping for that double play. Hard liner to center field. It's back. Hammer Longballo. Hammer Longballo to the wall up. Jumps, but it's already there. He's going to throw to second base. They're going to run home. Okay, they get the runner advances now. They got the bases loaded, right? Haley Hooper, home run, single, 2 RBIs. They need this double play.
I got to keep throwing them, right? Because we're not going to burn out our.
Right. We got to get to the 6th inning. We'll have to go 2 relievers. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. Don't throw her something good. Don't do it. He does. No, it's infield fly. Pops that up. Bertha Banks is going to make that catch. Toss it over to third. 2 down. Oh, Jock off 10. 2 for 3 with a double single RBI. Pressure way up. Levon's got to get past him. Don't give him a grand slam. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! Reaches out, fouls it back off the wall. Low on the count. To Jacques off 10. Goes right in for a strike. 0-2. Oh, come on. Slider low and away or something like that, right? Let's see with his 100th pitch. 100th pitch. He does. Slider low and away. He strikes him out. Breaks the bat. Way to go, Deshaun.
Yes, sir. But they put another one on the board, 9 to nothing. Deshaun Levonn 0 for 1, Hannah Dexter is 0 for 2, and Sturdy Williams 1 for 2. Caesar Austin at 53 pitches, giving up 2 strikeouts, racked up 2 strikeouts, and giving up 5 hits. His ERA is down to a .75. Deshaun Levonn tense but fit. He's 0 for 1 today. Only a second plate appearance in the playoffs.
And he's going to sit, right? You going to hit him? Oh, wow. First one's a strike right in there. 0-1 the count. Deshaun Levonn's going to hit one last time before he sits. Fouls that one back off the wall. It should be a quick out. 0-2 to Deshaun Levonn. There it is, outside corner. 3-pitch strikeout.
Give me a break.
I don't know about that call. I would have pulled him.
Well, I thought we were going to keep him going. I thought we were going to try and get him to the 7.
He's got 100 pitches.
Yeah, I know, but it's 9 to nothing. All right, ground ball up the middle into center field for Hanley Dexteros. So a single, a 1-out single with Hanley Dexteros. So 1 on with 1 out, and instead Sturdy Woodman.
All right, Sturdy 1 for 2 with a single. 333 in the playoffs. Good average. 3 RBIs. Fast runner at first base. First pitch floats in there for a strike. 0 on the count. There goes Hanley for second. Low in the dirt. The throw to second, and he's safe. Way to get there, Hanley. Another little bright spot. An outfield single brings him in. That one low and outside makes a strike. 1 and 2. K-Man's got him in a hole. Little roller past the mound. Oh, of course. The second out. They go to first, and Sturdy just barely gets there. I should have ran him back. I should have got him in the rundown.
2 outs. Sturdy Woodman at first base, and in steps Bertha Banks. Banks hitting .222. First pitch to Banks is outside, ball 1. Now inside, ball 2. 2 straight balls to Bertha Banks, the Beewolves third baseman. There's a smash. That'll get up the middle into center field for a clean single. So once again, with 2 outs, the Beewolves start knocking on the door. Hammer long ball, 1 for 2 with a single, hitting .462 in the playoffs.
2 for 3 with a home run would be nice. They have a nice sound to it. 66th pitch, right in there for a strike. 0 on the count. There's at first and second. Neither of them very fast. That one misses ball. We're even at 1 apiece. A little nervous. Fans on their feet. High. Good. Way doesn't swing at the high one. Way to go. Good patience. 2-1 the count to Hammer. That's in his wheelhouse. A little early swing. Fouls it off the wall. 2-2-2. 70th pitch by Caesar Austin. Outside corner. That's going to drop in center field. The runner's coming home. Can we get 1 run? Slide. Yes. The Beewolves score.
All right. 9-1. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Billy LeBoyne steps in. He's 1 for 2 with a single. Hitting .500. Here we go, Beewolves. There's a smash right to Pants Delgado at second. He'll pick it up, make the throw to French Noble for the 3rd out. So we're going to head into the top of the 6th. It's Gold Coats 9, Beewolves 1. Pants Delgado 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Flapjack Noble 1 for 3. And Guadalupe Pennington 3 for 3 with 2 home runs. Deshaun Levonn at 100 pitches with 4 strikeouts, giving up 15 hits. Pants Delgado is tense, but fit. He's 0 for 3 today.
Beewolves making their comeback.
312.
Now, I was going to pull him. I mean, he's got 100.
That's fine.
Yeah. He's redder than a red-nosed reindeer. Casey Barahasi?
I wouldn't. It's too late. Yeah, he's only good for about 2 innings. I would go with either Balfour or Rushmore.
Rushmore's gassed.
Okay, so Deshaun Levonn stepping in. Tats Balfour coming in. He's got no ERA, a 1.2 whip, 2 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got about average velocity, but his junk and accuracy suffer. He's almost fully rested. He's walk prone. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. So Balfour comes in to see if he can't put a stop on these Gold Coats. And there's a roller that's going to get to Sturdy Woodman. He's going to flip it to Tats Balfour for the 1st out. So 1 pitch, 1 out, and in steps Flapjack Noble, the center fielder. He's neutral and fit. 1 for 3 with a single and 2 RBIs. Gold Coats 9, Beewolves 1 in the top of the 6th. First pitch to Flapjack Noble's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Flapjack Noble now behind in the count, 0-2. There's a roller, and that's going to get through. That's going to get through the center field. I thought they were going to give me the shortstop, and instead they gave me the center fielder. So 1 on with 1 out, and in steps Guadalupe Pennington, 3 for 3, 2 home runs and a single. And if I were Balfour, I would be hitting her in the noggin with that baseball right about now. First pitch is low, ball 1. A lot of speed over at first base. in Flapjack Noble. Allen's low as well. Ball 2. 2 straight balls to Pennington. Throw to first, and a runner's back. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base. That's in it for called strike. 2-1 now. Guadalupe Pennington, the shortstop, fouls that straight back. Evens the count now at 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, throw to first, and Noble is back. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
Oh, no.
And that's popped up into
The dugout.
I thought they were going to give me the catcher. They gave me the third baseman. Again, sometimes the choices I don't understand.
Yeah.
The catcher was right there. Why wouldn't you give me the
Yes.
double play? There we go. Now we are getting cooking here. Now let's get the offense going.
Yeah.
So we're heading into the bottom of the 6th. Gold Coats 9, Beewolves 1, Buster Biggs 0 for 2, Ham Slam is 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts, and Elijah Peck 0 for 2. Austin at 71 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 8 hits.
The left fielder.
Buster Biggs is tense but fit. He's 0 for 2 today.
All right, Buster 0 for 2. I think that's what they were going to. They were going to give him a chance. Give him 2 chances.
Yeah.
They're not giving him 3.
No.
Buster is falling apart. Tense, looking awful, and embarrassing playoff series by the big man.
And yet Benny Ballmer's is nowhere near as good a hitter as Buster Biggs.
Well, you could pinch hit. You could bring like Poke Foster in to hit, and then you could put Benny out in left field. You know, when it's time to take the field. Poke Foster's a pretty good contact hitter.
Yeah, but then we're short a fielder. I mean, I don't. You know, if we put somebody in this early, I'm going to want them to play at least a little bit.
Yeah. You can go Benny Ballmer.
I'll go with Benny Ballmer. Let's see what happens. Can't do any worse.
Yeah, right. Bernard Ballmer, mostly known for his speed. There we go. K-Man goes right at him. Oh, fouls it off towards his own dugout. 0 the count. 73rd pitch, low and away. Good patience, good eye, Benny Ballmer. 1 apiece now. That one comes back over. Benny hits that into center field. Way to go, Benny. He comes through, Pete. And he gets on first base. All right, the jitters are out of. Hey, look at that mojo going in here.
You're clipping. I can't. You're dropping. Ham Slam is tense but fit 0 for 2 today. Benny Ballmer at first base with no outs. Come on, Ham.
Oh,
There's
crap.
a smash. And it's a line drive to the second baseman and a snap throw, but Ballmer's back. So 1 out with 1 on, and in steps Elijah Peck.
Oh, crap. Maybe we switch her for Steve Monster. I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, Elijah Peck's going to have a seat. We're going to bring in the power hitter, Steve Monster. He's got power against right-handers. So Stevie can put some points on the board here. He's got a runner at first base. No, mostly first power. First pitch by Austin's high. Misses ball 1. 1 the count. 77th pitch by Austin. In there, fouls at first baseline, even at 1 apiece. There's a pop-up into right field. That's going to be caught at the track for the 2nd out by Hooper.
Come on, Pete. It's 2 outs. In steps Tats Belfour. Neutral and fit. He's walk prone on the mound. Benny Ballmer at first base with 2 outs. I think I'm shouting. There's a fly ball, but that'll be foul, out of play. Strike 1. That's in there for called 2nd strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Tats Belfour. That's going to get lifted. That'll fall into left field for a clean single. And now Tats Belfour not only doing it on the mound, but at the plate. So 2 on with 2 outs, and in steps Hanley Dexter as he's 1 for 3 with a single.
I had to stop the recording. We were getting some real bad in there. Hanley hits a liner in right field. That's going to land Haley Hooper. Is going to throw that back home. We got the bases loaded now, Beewolves.
Bases loaded, in steps Sturdy Woodman, 1 for 3 with a single, hitting .308 with no home runs, 3 RBIs in the playoffs. 2 outs though. Come on, Sturdy. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1.
Oh,
That's in there for a called 2nd. And now Sturdy Woodman in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. There's a shot. That's going to get into right field. And that'll score a run. So it's 9-2 now, and the bases are still loaded. And in steps Bertha Banks.
all right, Bertha Banks pressure way up. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. All right, Beewolves, come on. This game's not over. Pressure's way up. Floats that right in there for a strike. Oh, on the count. That would have been a home run swing. There's one on the ground, but that's going to be picked up by Delgado. Second throws to first and finally closes out the side.
All right, well, they pick up another run, so they're heading into the seventh. It's Gold Coach 9 runs on 16 hits. Beewolves 2 runs on 12 hits. Messiah French 3 for 3 with a double. Caesar Austin 1 for 3, and Stephon Ballard 0 for 3 with a strikeout.
Number 46.
Messiah French 3 for 3 with a double, 2 singles. Sorry about that. Yeah, you know, Monster is now at catcher and Balmer at left field. We had some technical issues, so we had to shut down recording. We were going to record and go up to YouTube, but that doesn't work well. Or at least not with the Twitch stream as well. So 2 quick strikes to Messiah French. A great contact hitter. Belfour's got him in a hole, looking for the right call from Monster. Gets it, winds up, throws. Oh, and he does not chase. A little too close to the hands. 1-2 the count to Messiah French. Check swing, strike 3 on the outside corner. He didn't like the call, but that was a strikeout. And way to get in there, Tats Belfour. Caesar Austin 1 for 3, the pitcher. In 167 on the season, they're going to let him hit. Infield's going to go guard the lines for Austin. 1 out. Curveball right in there for a strike. On the count. 9-2 Gold Coats. 2 quick strikes. 0-2. He's got him in a hole. Spits something out. Confidence at the mound. 17th pitch. Oh, it's a hard liner to right field. Billy the Boink runs up, makes that grab. 2 up, 2 down.
The left fielder.
Yes, sir.
Stephon Ballard now tense. 0 for 3 with an RBI. 125 in the playoffs. 1 home run, 3 RBIs. Good contact hitter generally. So Belfour still has to be careful throwing to him. Nice breaking pitch low. 0-1 Belfour looking good here in the 7th inning. Beewolves not giving up yet. Checks on that one, it just misses high. Ball 1, 1 apiece. Comes the 20th pitch. It's a hard liner. Hanley Dexteros runs over, dives, grabs it, whips it to first base, and closes it out 1-2-3. Way to go, Hanley.
Yes, sir. So we're heading into the bottom of the 7th. Gold Coach 9, Beewolves 2, Hammerlong Ballo 2 for 3, Billy LeBlanc 1 for 3, and Benny Balmer 1 for 1. Austin at 87 pitches with 3 strikeouts, giving up 12 hits.
Now batting.
Austin's starting to get hittable. Hammerlong Ballo locked in and fit 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. He's up to 500 on the in these playoffs.
Oh, crap.
Hit swings at the first pitch and a roller to Delgado at second. Over to first for the first out. 1 down, and in steps Billy LeBoink.
Well, that one started right down the middle and it dropped out. It was a good pitch. Billy LeBoink 1 for 3. Likes his pitches high. 400 on the playoffs. Early swing hits it toward the dugout, third baseline. 0-1. That was way high. No one swings at that. Ball 1, 1 apiece. There's a liner, but a straight to the glove of Pennington. Shortstop, 2 up, 2 down.
And in steps Benny Balmer, 1 for 1 with a single. Hitting 1 in the playoffs. Come on, Benny. 2 outs, bases empty in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1. That's over the heart of the plate for the called second. No balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs to Benny Balmer.
That's outside.
That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-2.
That's outside.
Outside as well. Count is even now. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That one's ripped foul along the first baseline. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's outside. Ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Benny Balmer. There's a shot that'll get up there into center field for a clean single. Benny Balmer's 2 for 2 at the plate.
All right,
so
Benny.
we got a base runner with 2 outs, and in steps Ham Slamus.
Yeah, Ham Slamus 0 for 3 though, but got the pitch count up there. And he's closing
Yes,
in
sir.
on 100 pitches. They want him to throw the whole game, which is crazy. 99th pitch coming right now. Outside misses ball 1. He's losing a little bit of something. He got average speed at first base, and Benny Balmer checks it. Ball 2. Good patience. 100 pitches now. 101st. Up high, and he's losing velocity now. 3-0 to Ham Slamus. He can just let him throw his arm out. Oh, instead he swings early. Misses 3-1 the count. Hitter's pitch. Hard liner past the mound in center field. That's 2 quick singles. Beewolves got 2 outs, but 2 on, and looks like the Gold Coast may need to make their change because Austin's gassed.
Yes, sir. 2 on with 2 outs, and in steps Steve Monster. He's got power versus right-handed pitch. He's 0 for 1. That's going to be the end of Caesar Austin. And they're going to bring in Binky Stevens. Stevens with a 12 ERA, a 1.67 whip, 4 strikeouts. He's neutral and fit. He's got less than average velocity, poor junk, but good accuracy. He's almost fully rested. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seam fastball, and a forkball. So Binky Stevens versus Steve Monstour, first pitch is high, ball one. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. That one's fouled off. 1 ball, 1 strike to Steve Monstour. And it hits him. A beanball by Binky Stevens, and the bases are now loaded for Tats Belfour.
Who's 1 for 1 with a single. He's got some contact ability. The fans cheered him on, but it looks like they're going to yank him in the bottom of the 7th, bringing someone else in the 8th. So they got to bring in Pokey, the Pokester. Got a bases loaded, 2 outs, and they're not sure. There's a little meeting going on there in the dugout.
Yeah, because we got Magic Moore, Freddie Knox, or Poke Foster, or I'd let him hit. And he is 1 for 1 today.
Yeah.
And he's locked in. But Magic Moore and Freddie Knox are both 10s.
Yeah.
And like you said, Poke Foster is got the best contact out of all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I think this is with us losing by this much. I think you pull the pitcher, right, and you go for the offense.
I think so.
All right, I'm going Poke Foster then.
Poke Foster, who ended last season when he struck out. Comes to the plate. He's mostly known for contact, though. He's better than average, and the pressure is up here. He's going to be facing Binky Stevens. Hopefully get the Beewolves some more runs. First one right in the first strike. Oh, the count. Pressure way up now. That one floats up. Oh, it's a little liner on the ground. Delgado picks up, goes in first, and closes it out.
Why is it always me? Why is it always me? Every freaking time, it's me hitting the final. God bless it. I'm so aggravated.
Did I go with York?
I guess so. Yeah, we're in the 8th, so we only got 2 left.
Okay.
So Poke Foster will take a seat, and in steps Macy York, the closing pitcher. Wow, I'm just aggravated right now. Macy York, the pitcher, closing pitcher. She's neutral and pitch. She's got a little bit better than average velocity, less than average junk, and about average accuracy. She's fully rested. She's got a 4-seam fastball, slider, and a curveball. We're heading into the top of the 8th. It's still 9-2 Gold Coats. The Beewolves have had their opportunities. Unfortunately, they come with 2 outs. Dunk Pineda, 3 for 4. Haley Hooper, 2 for 4 with a home run. Jacques Often, 2 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Yeah, I don't know how many times the Beewolves have had bases loaded and come away with nothing. 3 for 4 with 3 singles. That's what does it for you. You gotta be able to convert in those situations.
Ball inside.
First pitch by Macy York is inside, ball 1. God. There's a shot. That's getting into left field. That's way gone. Yeah, that's a home run. Make it 10-2. And the Beewolves, not only have they lost their first game in the playoffs, but they've been blown out. They just got blown out. God, this is bad. This is just bad. Haley Hooper, power versus right, 2 for 4 with a home run and single. Because we always talk about that. It's, these games kind of lead to the next game, which will lead to the next game, and like I said, we're using our closing pitcher now. Maybe we should have just gone with Hurley Bender and just done it.
I'm missing the mark on her too. I can't seem to dial it in.
First pitch to Jacques Often is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Runner at first base has a lot of speed. 1 on with no outs. Jacques Often is at plate. Takes the second called pitch for called strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Jacques Often. That one's a little ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a hard hit foul ball along the left field line. Often will get another pitch. 1-2. Throw over to first, and the runner is back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. No outs. That's in there for called third, and Jacques Often will take a seat. Rare strikeout. Pants Delgado, 10th split fit. He's 0 for 4 today. 1 on with 1 out. Delgado at the plate. York steps off the rubber, and the runner is back. That one's fouled off. No balls, 1 strike to Pants Delgado, the Gold Coat second baseman. That's fouled off as well, and very quickly a Delgado in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and down goes Pants Delgado 0 for 4 today. And Macy York's first K. Flapjack Noble 2 for 4 with 2 singles and 2 RBIs today. Runner at first base with 2 outs. First pitch is in there for a called strike. Strike 1. Allen's outside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 outs. Throw over to first and the runner's back. York delivers her 14th pitch for a called strike, and now Flapjack Noble is behind in the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and Noble will be York's second victim. So we're going into the bottom of the 8th. Gold Coats 10, Beewolves 2, Hanley Dexteris 2 for 4, Sturdy Woodman 2 for 4, Bertha Banks 3 for 4, Binky Stevens through 5 pitches. The ERA is at a 10.8. Hanley Dexteris is on fire and fit. Tough out utility player, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. Come on, Hanley, let's get it going here. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
No.
There's a roller back to Binky Stevens. He'll pick it up, make the throw to first for the first out. So 1 down, and in steps Sturdy Woodman, the first baseman.
Uncharacteristically ugly by Hanley Dex there. Sturdy 2 for 4, I think. That one misses high, ball 1. Inside actually misses. 8th, but 9th pitch right in there for a strike. We're even at 1 apiece. 10th pitch by Binky Stevens. Right in there. Hard liner, first baseline. It's fair. And he's going to come around first base. No, he's going to come back. He's coming back. He is not fast enough. He's going to hold up at first base. Good single.
All right, a 1-out single, and in steps Bertha Banks. She's neutral and fit. 3 for 4 today with 3 singles, hitting .273. Again, 1 on with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. First pitch to Bertha Banks is in there for called strike. Strike 1.
That's high.
Allen's high, ball 1. Binky Stevens is tense.
That's low.
Allen's low. 2 balls and 1 strike to Bertha Banks, the Beewolf third baseman.
That's up.
Allen's high. 3 balls and a strike now. There's a smash. That's going to get Paz Delgado on the ground. Is going to pick it up, make the throw to first. To get Banks, Sturdy Woodman was able to take second.
Not the first diving grab we've seen from Pants today. Well, they really want to keep their season going. Hammer watches that one go way outside. Misses ball 1 over the count. 17th pitch by Binky Stevens. Right in there. Hard liner. Center field doesn't be caught by Dunk Pineda for that 3rd out. 1 more to go.
Yeah, I think this game's over. 10-2. Gold Coats, Guadalupe Pennington, 3 for 4 with 2 home runs. Messiah French, 3 for 4 with a double and a strikeout. Binky Stevens first at bat. Macy York through 15 pitches, racked up 3 strikeouts and gave up 2 hits in her appearance in the 8th.
3 for 4 is Guadalupe Pennington. Mostly power, about average there. Good contact speed. Checks the first one's in for strike. 0 on the count. Macy York's about half out of gas. Throwing her 17th pitch. Breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2. Macy York looking good except for that 1 home run. Broken bat, foul ball. She gets a new bat. Still 0-2. Macy York want to close her out, number 20. Her 19th pitch is coming right now. Fouls it back off the net. Still 0-2. Can she get past her? Pennington, a good contact hitter. Look for the right signal from Monstour. Nods. Winds up 49 throws. Swing of a strike 3. Nice breaking pitch inside. Take a seat, says Macy York.
The third baseman.
Brings in Messiah French now 3 for 4. The double, 2 singles. Great contact hitter. Infield's going to guard the lines for the Frenchman. Here's French. 455. Breaking pitch in there. Strike. 0 on the count. No home runs. No RBIs. No nothing. Hard liner to Dexter is going to pick it up off the ground. Throw it over to Sturdy Woodman at first base, who's already standing there. Two down. And it's the hammer long ball look-alike. Binky Stevens comes up. Tense. Fit. He's going to hit. Why not? We got a 10-2 lead. I figure give him the exercise. First pitch. Breaking pitch in there for strike. 0 on the count. 24. Coming from New York right now. Check swing strike 2. 0-2. She got on the hole. She's going to close them right here, I bet you. Swing of a strike 3. Way to go, Macy York. Closing it out.
All right, so the Beewolves need 8 to tie and 9 to win. Billy LeBlanc, 1 for 4. Benny Balmer, 2 for 2. And Ham Slamus, 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Binky Stevens at 17 pitches, giving up a hit. Brought his ERA down to 8.31. Billy LeBlanc is neutral and fit. He favors the high pitch. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Hit 333 in these playoffs.
We only have 3 less hits than they do.
And they make it 2. Billy LeBoink drives that one deep into center field. He's going to try and come around. He's in, and he's going to get safe.
Wow,
A double.
yeah, I did not expect it.
Now batting.
Me neither.
Fielder, Benny.
Unexpectedly,
Ballmer.
Benny Ballmer's 2 for 2 at 2 singles, batting 1,000 in the playoffs, has yet to get out. He's been on base every time. That one misses low, ball 1-0 the count. Pressure up, slow runner on. That's going to be into the gap. Oh, no, Delgado, of course. Runs over, grabs it. They drop the ball. He gets on.
All right, so runners at first and third with no outs. Ham Slamus is tense but fit. He's 1 for 4 with a single today. Come on, Hammy, let's get her going here. First pitch is in there for called strike. Strike one.
Oh,
That's in there for
come on.
called second strike. No balls, 2 strikes to Ham Slamus.
Oh, fouls.
And
Of
he
course.
punts foul.
Yeah. I thought I would mix them up, and it was bad. It was a bad call, Ham. Ham wasn't going anywhere anyway. Let's be honest. He's going to pop that up. Steve Munster, hard fly ball, souvenir, right field line. 1 out only. Only 1 out. Hits him again. This is the second time Steve Munster got hit. He's going to charge the mound next time.
Bases loaded. Mace York, the pitcher, steps in. 1 out, bases loaded. You're going to let her hit?
I have to because we might need her.
Not unless we score 8 runs. That's
Get ready to
lifted into.
Oh, no. Wow.
Now
Good
batting.
play.
2 outs now.
Second baseman.
Handley could do it. He's 2 for 5 with 2 singles. See, they're going to end the game. He's on fire, but Biggie Stevens is going to go out there and bring Gusto Miranda, hopefully try and finish him off. Gusto's known for his junk, and he's good at accuracy, too. He doesn't throw it all too hard, but he's got good stamina. He's got a 6.75 ERA at 0.75 whip. No Ks. He's a specialist in a K-man. He throws a 4-finger curveball, and a grand slam by Hanley Dexteris could get us to 10-6. Weird-looking sidearm pitch. Hanley fouls that one first base line hard. That one is gone. A grand slam by Hanley Dex. Way to go, Hanley. Yes! Of course, hopefully it's not a little too late, but Hanley goes 406. It's his 3rd home run, 7th RBI of the playoffs. I think his first grand slam of the playoffs.
All right, they need 4 to tie and 5 to win.
Yeah.
Sturdy Woodman steps in. He's 3 for 5 with 3 singles and an RBI. 2 outs, though, in the bottom of the 9th. That one's low, ball 1. Gusto Moran with that sidearm delivery. There's a line drive to Guadalupe Pennington, and that'll end the game. Beewolves lose. Maybe we out-strategized ourselves tonight. Maybe we should have just gone with Hurley Bender.
Yeah, it was a costly mistake.
I was going to say, because you know what probably is going to happen is when we get to the finals, it'll be like everybody will be at 0. Everybody will be nobody's going to be tense. Nobody's going to be. It'll just be all even. You know.
Yeah, the Gold Coats get 5 in the first, 2 in the second, 3 in the third. That was 1 more in the 5th before the Beewolves finally score at the bottom of the 5th. They get another one in the 6th, make it a little interesting. Then the Gold Coats clamp down, get 1 more in the 8th. Big grand slam by Hanley Dexteris in the bottom of the 9th, though, to get 4 more. The Gold Coats get 10 runs on 18 hits. Beewolves just got 1 less hit, plus an error. Beewolves got 17 hits, but only 6 runs. It was too much too early, and it was a mistake to put Deshaun Levonn in. Unfortunately, I mean, because Deshaun has great games and just awful games, and he's had the best season of his career, but he laid down today, and Beewolves paid the price.
Yeah, and before the game, actually, I was kind of looking at his career stats in the playoffs, and his I think it was his 1st or 2nd season, he had an ERA of 23.36.
Oh wow! Yeah, so I guess the assistant coach knew a little more than we did.
Probably. But yeah, like I said, he struggled. There's no doubt about it. But by the same token, as I pointed out during the game, the Beewolves had the bases loaded. I don't even 3 or 4 times this game. Like I said, the last one winding up with the Hurley Bender home, grand slam. If they could have. And I think they came out of that situation with no run. I mean, literally left. I'd love to see how many men they left on base tonight because it's astronomical.
Yeah.
And if they could have just got more timely hitting, even though Deshaun Levonn struggled out of the gate, I think they could have overcome it.
Yeah. Well, Stephen Ballard goes 0 for 4, gets an RBI somehow though. Strikes out. Doug Pineda 4 for 5 with 3 runs, a home run, an RBI. Great day for him. He's hitting 400 in the playoffs. Haley Hooper 3 for 5 with 2 runs, gets a home run herself, 2 RBIs. Jacques Often 2 for 5 with a run, gets an RBI, strikes out twice. Pants Delgado, big disappointment, 0 for 5, 3 strikeouts. The one dull spot in their lineup, except for Stephen Ballard. Flapjack Noble goes 2 for 5, scores a run, gets 2 RBIs, strikes out once. Guadalupe Pennington goes 3 for 5 with 3 runs, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, 1 strikeout, multiple pitchers. Messiah French goes 3 for 5, gets a strikeout. Caesar Austin, the pitcher, goes 1 for 4. And Binky Stevens 0 for 1, and Moran comes in, doesn't hit.
Yeah, and then over there for the Beewolves, Hanley Dexter is 3 for 6. He that big grand slam in the 9th inning, so he's got 4 RBI, ends with 4 RBIs. Sturdy Woodman, 3 for 6. He scored a run as well. He's also got an RBI of his own. Bertha Banks just takes the game off, comes back 3 for 5 tonight. Unfortunately, she didn't score. I mean, 3 for 5, but yet she never crossed the plate. Hammer Longballo 2 for 5 with an RBI. Again, a bit of an off night for him, 2 for 5.
Yeah.
Billy LeBoy comes in after not getting a chance. He goes 2 for 5. He scored a run. Buster Biggs, and then a big double in the 9th inning. So way to go for that. Yeah. Buster Biggs came out again 0 for 2. Started out 0 for 2. So we went to Benny Ballmer very quickly. He went 2 for 3. Scored 2 runs.
Yeah, good game by Benny there. He really came in.
Definitely. Ham Slamus 1 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Again, I really expected to see more out of Slamus in the playoffs, but just not really there. This was his second start though. Yeah. So like I say, I don't know. Eliza Peck, same thing, 0 for 2. And we know she's not she hasn't been very good offensively this year. She does have a stronger arm than Steve Monstour, but when you get to that point, you want some more offense. So we went to Steve Monstour. He was 0 for 1. He scored a run, and he got hit twice. He was hit by the pitch twice in the game. So Deshaun Levonn goes 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Tats Belfour 1 for 1. Polk Foster 0 for 1, and Mace York 0 for 1. So again, like I say, 17 hits. The guys who we expect to hit were hitting. We got a couple of surprise. Bertha Banks was a little bit of a surprise. She hasn't been playing very well lately, but looks like maybe she's coming out of it.
And we get 6 runs, not a bad offensive night, just a horrible pitching night, defensive collapse. Speaking of pitching, Caesar Austin comes in. Caesar Austin, goes 6 2/3 innings, gives up 14 hits. 2 earned runs, gets 3 strikeouts. His ERA's at a 1.84. He's now 1-0 on the season. Binky Stevens comes in, those 2 innings, gives up only 2 hits, gets a strikeout. His ERA is at a 7.2. And then Moran comes in, throws just a third of an inning, gives up a hit. It's a home run. So not a great showing from Moran. He's at a 5.40, and he's 0-0-1 on the season. Yeah.
That's the thing, that's what gets me, though. Caesar Austin gave up 14 hits, only 2 runs crossed the plate.
Yeah.
You're like, that's an issue.
Their defense was huge, yeah.
For the Beewolves, Deshaun Levonn will take the loss. He pitched 5 innings, gave up 15 hits, 9 earned runs. He struck out 4, but he gave up 3 home runs. He leaves with a 16.2 ERA, and his record is 0-1 in the playoffs. Tats Belfour pitched 2 innings, gave up 1 hit and struck out 1. He's got no ERA. And Mace York pitched 2 innings, gave up 2 hits, 1 earned run. She struck out 5. And she gave up a home run. Her ERA is up at a 4.5. So,
yeah, wow, it's a big night for her.
Yeah, she looked pretty good. The 3 stars of the game. First star is the B+ shortstop Guadalupe Pennington, number 36 for the Gold Coats. I'm all choked up. She went 3 for 5 with 2 home runs, 3 RBIs, and 3 runs, and she just narrowly escaped getting hit by the pitch.
The second star of the game is our shortstop, Hanley Dexter, although he played second base today. Number 2 went 3 for 6, 500 today. got a home run. It was a grand slam, which netted him 4 RBIs. Bottom of the ninth, a little too late. He crossed the base, got a stolen base. Good showing by Hanley Dex, who's really wants to win the championship.
Yeah. And then the third start of the game, B+ center fielder, number 39 for the Gold Coats, Dunk Pineda, 4 for 5 with a home run and RBI, and he scored 3 runs. Tommy G had 9 hits this evening, 1 RBI, 3 great catches, and a stolen base. He struck out 5 for a contribution of 45%. Pete J had 8 hits, 1 home run, 5 RBIs, and 5 strikeouts for a contribution of 52%.
Pretty close. Well, post-game show, that could never happen again.
No, we've slipped up a bit.
yeah, boy. Both teams now with their back against the wall. Both teams 1-1, and the winner of the next game is going to go to the finals. So the Beewolves are precariously close to repeating for the 3rd straight season a second-round exit. So that's their motivation to get out and just go lights out in this next game. No?
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, I forgot. I had to grab a drink.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Harley Bender's going. He'll be pitching against at least their number 2, because Cesar Austin shouldn't be able to pitch the next game.
Right. Yeah.
So hopefully Princess Dapper.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that will lean in our favor. But again, we didn't want to be in this situation. We're really hoping for a better outcome from Deshaun Levonn.
Yeah. Now Hurley Bender has had a couple games that were not all that great. So we're hoping we get the star pitch. If Hurley Bender comes out and plays his usual playoff baseball, we should be able to clamp down on these guys and get that scoring. I mean, they're hungry. We got to win this next one, man. If we want to make the finals, I do not want to be knocked out in the second round.
Yeah, I don't either. And like I said, we got Hurley Bender going. We got the hitting. I mean, we still have the hitting, I think, over them. I mean, we even though we lost this game, like you said, we were only out hit by 1 hit.
Well, here's the good news. I mean, you can't repeat that performance. I mean, it can't be any worse. Even if we did slightly better, we'd tie. You know, it was.
Don't say.
Yeah, I know. It was about as bad as you can imagine in that last one.
Yeah, that was the worst that the Beewolves have looked all playoffs. I don't know. You know, Gold Coats. Although the Gold Coats scored 10 against the Overdogs, so they're not strangers to being able to light it up like that.
Yeah. Well, the winner of the burners are going to be waiting to see who wins this next one. We're going to hop on a jet and hang out to that place, Oakland, to finish this thing off. Oh, wish us luck. I guess until then, this is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J, and we're saying, get out of here.
We're just going to watch these credits. It's just a little slow on it. All right, good night.